hear my history.
I know you don't.
Man,
I know you
get your
don't.
ass
I know. You don't. I know you.
Think I ain't spoke to my son. Think I ain't told my son, his mama, and his grandmamas. His going to prison.
I said a while ago when T.I.'s son King was getting a lot of flack and a lot of heat in the media, that to me he just looked like a young kid that wanted to prove to his father that he was a...
King Harris's recent legal troubles have taken a serious turn, and it's creating tension within his family. Reports suggest that Tiny filed for divorce from T.I, frustrated over how he handled King's situation. She reportedly couldn't accept the fact that T.I distanced himself from their son after the arrest. What's even more surprising is that T.I doesn't seem to be fighting the divorce or attempting to fix things. This has left the entire family in chaos, with everyone pointing fingers. Some believe the parents did everything they could for King, while others argue that King threw away his opportunities by chasing a reckless lifestyle. The split between Tiny and T.I might shock many fans, especially since they've been together for decades and survived countless ups and downs. But insiders claim cracks had been there for years, and King's arrest only pushed things over the edge. Back in October 2024, King was pulled over while driving his BMW recklessly near a gas station. He nearly collided with a police car, and when officers approached, things escalated quickly. The smell of marijuana was noted, and officers also discovered a firearm on him. That alone was bad enough, but the real bombshell came when they ran his name. King already had an outstanding warrant from 2022 for speeding, driving with a suspended license, and a DUI. Suddenly, his situation went from bad to much worse, placing his family directly in the spotlight.
Alright, I need you to step out the vehicle.
What you want to do? You want to take my gun off my head?
Yes, sir.
There's one in the head.
Does your buddy have one as well?
It's guns in here.
Alright, just hang tight right here for me. Let me clear this. I don't want any accidental fires.
There's no safety. You got to take it.
There's no safety.
You take the clip out of it.
Well, I'm not going to mess around with that too much. Let me just set this down right here. Dude, step out for me. Yes, sir. Place your hands behind your back for me. Alright, right now you're just being detained. You're not under arrest. I'm going to be at the church. Alright, I appreciate you being cool, man. We're just going to take a look at this information, make sure it's valid.
I ain't sure it is.
Just take a step to the side for me.
King Harris could have avoided trouble that day if he had stayed calm, but his past mistakes caught up with him. When the arrest footage leaked online, people saw a different side of him. No outbursts, just regret. Even the officer noted how composed he was, though it didn't change the outcome. King was taken to DeKalb County Jail before being moved to Pickens County. The viral video sparked harsh comments. Some mocked him, while others criticized him for acting like he came from nothing despite his privileged background. But the backlash didn't just hit King, it affected his family. Tiny filed for divorce, naming King's behavior as the breaking point. T.I didn't fight it, saying he had done his part as a father and that King had to face the consequences of his choices. T.I had warned about this years earlier, telling King to slow down before it was too late. Speaking from his own experience with jail, he didn't want to see his son make the same mistakes. Sadly, his warning became reality.
Hitting me and giving me my comments, telling me what to tell King, okay? I know my son. Think I ain't spoke to my son? Think I ain't told my son, his mama, and his grandmamas? His going to prison. If you got to keep this up, his going to prison. Ain't no way around it. Ain't nothing I'm gonna be able to do about it. Can't nobody stop it but him. You know what I mean? I've already had the conversation. I've already made my peace with it. Because I know that energy. I was that energy. I know exactly how it's gonna turn out.
Tiny wasn't convinced by T.I.'s stance. Instead, she used it against him in the divorce, claiming he hadn't stepped up as a father. According to her, if T.I. had been more present and firm, King might not have gone down the wrong path. She pointed out that T.I spent much of King's childhood in and out of prison, leaving King to grow up without a steady father figure. Even after his release, T.I reportedly sent King to live with his grandmother. King himself once said that while his parents were wealthy, he didn't feel it because he grew up in his grandma's home. He even claimed the only times he stayed at his parents' house were during the filming of their reality TV show. With a family life like that, it's not shocking that King started looking for attention elsewhere, and each reckless move pushed him closer to real trouble. One moment that showed how far things had spiraled was the Waffle House incident in 2022. After a worker added pickles to his order, King exploded into a shouting match and recorded the whole scene for social media. But instead of making him look tough, the video made him appear entitled and out of control, leaving many to question why T.I allowed him to behave that way.
I'm talking. This ain't your restaurant. This ain't your restaurant. Everything you make, I can pull out my pocket right now. I ain't tripping on you. I ain't tripping. Get the hell out of my face. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. Who the hell is he? What's your name?
What's your name?
My name King. You know it and your mama know it. Tell your mama Happy Mother's Day. Tell your mama Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. That file show.
Come back.
What? On game what? On game what? Come here. Come here. I'll show you what I do. Come here. I'll show you what I do. Come here. Come here.
When T.I posted his warning video about King, it didn't sit well with Tiny. She felt that those lessons should have been taught years earlier, not when things had already spiraled out of control. For a while, tensions cooled, but T.I.'s disappointment in King kept building until it eventually boiled over in public dot at an Atlanta Falcons game. Father and son got into a heated argument after King made comments about not growing up with privilege. That struck a nerve with T.I, who quickly reminded him that he had been raised with more than enough. King pushed back, and before long, things turned physical. The shocking altercation was caught on video, showing just how strained their relationship had become.
To make him look better, he said it, he know not true. Silver spoon, I ain't never ate with that day a day in my life.
Nigga, you did have a silver spoon.
Look, Tip used to have to come to my grandma's house, because I'm getting in the fight.
You cried like a baby to go to your grandmama's house.
Every day.
You used to hold your breath.
Every day.
I know, I know you, capping. I know you. I know you. I know you.
Shut up. Shut up.
I know you
Ain't no
though.
mystery about here.
I know you though. I know you though.
Shut up.
I know you though. I know you. What's wrong with y'all? Why y'all doing that to me? Y'all know me. You know I stand on business.
The clip of T.I and King's fight spread online like wildfire, gaining thousands of likes in just a few hours. Many fans praised T.I for finally stepping in and trying to discipline King, saying it was long overdue. But while social media cheered him on, Tiny felt completely different. To her, T.I had humiliated their son in public, and things only got worse when she found out he had kicked King out of the house afterward, telling him to figure life out on his own. Tiny believed that was going too far, and it created another deep crack in their already fragile marriage in her divorce papers. Tiny didn't just bring up King's troubles, she also pointed to T.I.'s history of cheating and his violent past. For years, she had watched him step outside of their marriage, only to promise change that never lasted. By the time King was spiraling out of control, Tiny wasn't just frustrated with her son, she was looking at T.I and realizing the cycle had never been broken. When T.I eventually disowned King after his arrest, Tiny snapped because, in her eyes, he wasn't rejecting just King, he was rejecting a reflection of himself at the same time. King's actions showed how desperate he was for his father's approval. Some fans even suggested that he courted trouble on purpose just to build a tough image and earn credibility. That theory only grew stronger after the viral arrest footage. And it wasn't the first time King tried to prove himself. During a music video shoot with Boosie's son, 2D, the boys spent more time flashing guns on camera than focusing on the music. That's when T.I and Boosie stepped in. Both fathers made it clear they weren't joking around. You could hear the frustration in T.I.'s voice as he lectured King, reminding him that one careless move with a firearm could ruin everything. It was a rare moment where T.I showed just how serious he was about stopping his son before it was too late.
So motherfucking 12 pull up and they say, hey, who do you belong to? Who raised their hand? Somebody got to raise their hand. I've been seeing him around too here a lot. You gonna raise your own hand? I've been seeing him around too. Huh? Well, when you got drugs, it ain't. I know that. Y'all got drugs around those legal guns. That called. It's not possession of a firearm and commission of a crime, sir. That is a felony. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. On the surface, it seemed like T.I was trying hard to warn King that his reckless path could only lead to jail. But when Tiny heard about it, she wasn't impressed. She was upset that T.I put their son's business out in public. For her, the issue wasn't about defending King's behavior, she just felt T.I was too late. Since King was only repeating what he had seen his father do years earlier, what truly pushed Tiny over the edge, though, was King's baby mama drama. Things exploded when T.I casually revealed on a podcast that he was about to become a grandfather again because King was having a child. Tiny was shocked. To her, it sounded less like a warning and more like T.I was celebrating or even endorsing King's reckless choices, when in reality, the whole situation was troubling.
I became a father, so I got 2 grandchildren now.
Wow, congrats.
Yeah, I got 2 granddaughters. I got a grandson on the way.
Wow.
King's about to have a son.
King's about to have a son. Congrats.
Yeah. And I told him I'm gonna make this the greatest gangster of all times. I will raise this child to torture you the way that you tortured me. I promise you, there will be an indictment in this young one.
Rumors quickly spread about King's baby mama, Big Nana, with some claiming she was much older than him and only interested in securing money. But King didn't seem to care. He was excited about becoming a father and proudly stepped into the role. When his son was born in November 2024, King was overjoyed, sharing posts and bragging about his new baby, fully embracing fatherhood.
People hit me up like, King, I know you tired, you ain't getting no sleep, and the truth be told, before this I ain't been getting no sleep, you know what I'm saying? I just been outside working, lifestyle, lifestyle just lifing, you know what I'm saying? And, but now I'm damn sure not getting no sleep. This up every morning, and then around the morning time, he like to do that little live concert I be doing with him. And, he like to walk around the house. So
King even dropped a track called Dear Son, rapping about stepping up as a dad. He captioned the post with the exact time of his child's birth, proudly welcoming King Jr. For a moment, it seemed like fatherhood was changing him. He looked calmer, more focused, and ready to take responsibility. Tiny was especially proud, seeing her